Have you ever noticed that when God starts elevating you, he also starts eliminating distractions? People stop calling, conversations change, circles shrink. It's not rejection, it's redirection. Welcome to Driven by Divine Design, where we don't chase clout, we chase clarity, and where purpose always outruns popularity. I'm Dr. William D. Allen, and today's message is titled Elevation Requires Separation. So let's talk about a real moment, okay? Maybe you felt that silent shift. Friends who once understood you suddenly say, man, you changed. And you have not because you turned cold, but because you finally turned toward purpose. You start dreaming bigger, and people around you, they get quieter. You talk about discipline, and the room gets awkward. You mention destiny, and they look at you like, you're speaking another language. That's not arrogance, that's assignment. When God calls you higher, comfort can't come with you. I'm sorry. So let's talk about the principle, okay? So in the Bible, it says, well, let me get to the actual scripture. In Genesis 12, God told Abram, because it was Abram before Abraham, leave your country, your relatives, and your father's house, and go to the land I will show you. He didn't give coordinates. He gave a command. Because when God is growing you, he teaches you to walk by direction and not by details. Elevation demands subtraction before multiplication. He has to remove you of what drains you before he reveals what defines you. You can't bring yesterday's mindset into tomorrow's mission. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Some people were divine assignments and not lifelong attachments. Okay? So look, here's the thing. Let's be honest. When you start getting serious about your destiny, you'll notice who gets uncomfortable with your discipline. You'll notice who disappears when you stop entertaining gossip and start embracing growth. And that hurts because you thought they were your forever people, but some of them were your foundation people. They were there to help you start and not stay. God never wastes relationships. He repurposes them. Sometimes he reassigns them to remind you you're depending too much on who you can call instead of who called you. So let's talk about the shift perspective. You're not losing people, you're learning patterns. You're not being isolated, you're being initiated into your next level. Every elevation comes with a pruning season, not to make you lonely, but to make you lighter, because you can't fly with full hands. Remember that. So think about it. When a plane takes off, it doesn't grab everything in the runway. It leaves behind what can't rise at that altitude. So you must do as well. So let's make a declaration moment. So I want you guys to say this with me, okay? If you have to separate me to strengthen me, God, I trust you. If you have to prune me to prepare me, I'll still praise you. Because separation isn't subtraction, it's strategy. All right? So I'm going to bring out a personal moment, all right, for myself. There were seasons when I thought I was losing everything, friends, opportunities, momentum. But I realized later, God wasn't shutting doors. He was closing distractions. He wasn't punishing me. He was positioning me. Sometimes peace requires distance. Sometimes clarity comes after disconnection. And sometimes the blessing is not in who stays, it's in what leaves. So in closing, everybody, elevation doesn't come with applause. It comes with adjustment. You're not being left behind. You're being lifted above. This is Driven by Divine Design, where grace guides our growth, and every setback is just a setup for a stronger version of you. If this spoke to your spirit, share it with somebody. Don't be stingy. Who's in their pruning season? Because remember, God's separation is never isolation. It's in preparation for what he has for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You all be blessed. Have a great day.